Seatbelts must go back on again. We're into no smoking in auto. APU is running. It's running fine. We could do with opening the bleed valve there because passenger's going to start getting on. So if you press the bleed valve to get air going into the air conditioning packs, then hence into the cabin. Electrics are fine. They've left all the fuel pumps running, which is what they do because it's just a quick changeover. I'll give you a bit more juice. We've got 3.5 tons. I'll give you 5 tons. There's 5 tons going. Good. So all looks good up here. We can start programming the computer then. So do you know how to do that? Have you go to init?
No.
Okay, all right. So go to init first. We're going to go from EGMC, which is Southend. So just type in EGMC. Echo Golf Mike Charlie. It's alphabetic. It's not QWERTY. That's EGMC. Yeah, slash EGKK, which is Gatwick.
Yeah.
That's it. Top right. We'll go at flight level 80, so just type in 80. No, okay. Press clear. That's it. And again, 80. Bottom left. No, bottom left.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Just press sideways. Let's see what. Yeah, a 0 fuel weight and a CFG is given to us by the dispatcher. It's 54 tons today. Block fuel is 5.1 tons. Just type in 5.1. Losing block fuel.
That one?
Yeah, second one down. That's it. Then to the flight plan. Press EGMC. Just press it. That's it. Press departure. No, press departure. Departure top left.
Oh, sorry.
Runway 23. That's it. No SID, which is the instrument departure. Just press that. Press insert. Okay, you can just see. Start creating. Just press insert again. That's it. Press EGKK. Press arrival. ILS 26 left. We said. That's it. No star. And then insert. That's it. So we get actually rid of this discontinuity here, then we'll get ourselves a flight plan. So we're facing that way, and there's our flight plan going all the way off to something compressed, but there's our flight plan going off to Gatwick. Yeah. Okay. Performance. Perf. Okay, the speed's already in. That's good. So do you know what V1 is?
Yeah.
Stop go speed. Yeah. So above V1, we've got to take the promenade and sky.
Yeah.
VR is what?
Rotate.
Exactly. So we pull the stick back, and V2's our engine out, but we won't do it. We won't be having an engine failure, believe me. We'll use flap 1 for takeoff out of here. Okay. So we just set this up for departure correctly. Let me see if we can get that. So I've got my speed in here. Now we're going to take off with flight directors on, aren't we? So your flight director's now on. We'll go up initially to 5,000 feet, obviously as our live out. That's what our clearance is. And ready. Okay, you ready to start engines?
Yeah.
So we're going to push. I'll just show you where we are. We are there. So this is Southend Airport, and we're on stand 1. So we're going to push back to face left, and then taxi out and take off that runway. Okay. Alrighty. All right. So you're familiar with controls?
Yeah.
So we're going to use Togo for takeoff. Click for climb thrust. Yeah. Flaps, you're happy with? Yeah. Speed brake, you're happy with?
Yeah.
Good, it's got a bit of expert here, brilliant. Make life very easy. Okay, we'd like to put the beacon on. Okay, so the girls will start on the doors. We'll speak to the guy below, and he says you're clear to push back to face left. Speak to the guy in the tower, he says the same. Parking brake off. And away we go. So the girls have armed the doors. If you'd like to start engines then, do you want to give it a go? So just gently put that to ignition, that's it. It's like it replaces that, just let all the valves close, you have to pause, let all these valves close. You can't instantaneously start engines, right? Okay, everything's settled down now. Okay, start engine 2. That's it. And keep your hand on it in case the guy goes, you've got a tailpipe fire. So you know which one to shut down. So ignition, fuel's going in, we've got lights up. Okay, pushback is complete, parking brake set to park. It's a good start 2, clear 1. Oh no, sorry, oh sorry, it's my fault, that's right, I thought it was ready. It's available now, okay. Start engine 1. Sorry, looking for ignition. Come on, ignition. Yeah, ignition, and then the fuel goes in. And then for the lights up. Here we go. So this actually shows an early, very early. Oh no, yeah, it's an early left turn off towards Gatwick. Okay, I'm happy with that. Good, that's 2 good starts, that goes back to normal. Get rid of the APU now, so APU bleed goes off. APU goes off. On the speed brake. No, that's the start.
Oh, okay.
Stop on. And just make sure if you press the start, it stays on for 30 seconds in case you decide to start again. Now you did press it, so you may have started restarted. You have to keep an eye on it, make sure it comes off. Let's do that again. So stop that. Take that off, and it should stop the APU. If it's not the end of the world if it doesn't. So we're on the speed brake, did we? Yes. Flaps 1.
Oh.
That's it, flaps 1. Transponders on. Max order brake. That's it, there you go. Okay. Let's not worry about that, it's neither here nor there. Okay, we're clear for taxi. Cleared taxi for runway 23.
What?
So, yeah, taxi, you can put the taxi light on there, yeah. That's it. Just turn these lights, these are floodlights for lightning storms. Okay, so taxiing is with the tiller, yeah, and we turn it. Don't forget, it's drive-by wire. So whatever you do to that, it's going to instantaneously do to the wheel below. Yeah. So if you did that, it would go through like 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Right. So it's very slow progressive. You put it in and hold it and see what the airplane does. And there is a delay. It's like being on a boat. There's a delay. So you just don't you have to be patient with it. See what it does. If you want to tighten the turn a bit more, then by all means just put another half an inch in or something. Yeah. The brakes are toe brakes, so if you put your feet on the rudder pedals now and press your toes, get the brakes working, that's it, there are your brakes. Okay. So you happy to taxi?
Yeah.
Okay. Parking brake off. Just leave the power where it is, so we're moving already. Put your hands on the thrust levers. That's it. Just put the steering in, just hold it, see what happens. It's perfect. Good, the APU's going off. Yeah, it's wiping down. That's it. Now, here's our speed there. Try and keep it below 10 knots. So as you're going through 10 knots, there you go. Just gently put the brakes on. Just slow it down a little bit. It's only a narrow taxiway here. That's it. Perfect. And turn to the right and hold it. Just hold it and see what happens. Yeah, perfect. A little bit more maybe. That's it. Yeah, nice and slow. That's it. Good. That's it. Keep an eye on the speed. See how it runs away. I'm sure an A320 would do quite happily do 100 miles an hour on idle thrust if you let it. I bet it would, wouldn't it? It just keeps going. Right, if your good first officer presses that to make sure we've done everything, the cabin is secure. That's it. The brakes on a bit. That's it. That's it. That's it. Left turn all the way. Hold it. That's it. Good. Well done. Here's the wig wags. You don't go through them without permission, but we are clear to line up and take off at our discretion. Surface wind is 230 at 10 knots. It's that pile of scaffolding here. That's
Yeah.
the localizer for landing on runway 05. Not to be confused with the railway. That's it, well done. Good, nicely done. Turn going. That's it. That's a bit more power, just think. You got quite a bit of friction on those. Oh, that's fine. There you go. Well done. Spot on. Couldn't do it better myself. There you go. Okay, so just gently put your brakes on. Toe brakes. Okay. Okay. Just hold it on the brakes. Well, we're going to put on 50% power. So put these blue markings onto the 5.
Oh.
Okay. And when you're ready, just take your brakes off and gently put on full power. Look where you're going. Don't look at that. Look where you're going. That's it. Put on full power. That's it. And bent over SOS runway. Keep your hands on the thrust lever till V1. That's 80 knots. V1 rotate. That's it. Stick back, follow the flight director. Keep following the flight director. That's it. Positive climb, gear up. That's it. Keep pulling the stick back. Don't be shy, go into the sky. That's it. Watch the flight director. You're good to keep it glued. Aircraft wants to accelerate. Now forward, push forward. It wants to accelerate. That's it. That's it. Climb thrust. Click, nice and gently. Just click, click. That's it. Good. So we're just going through S speed, so you can bring the flaps to 0. Good. How's it feel?
It feels crazy.
Well, it is a real side stick, so the A320 feels exactly the same as that. It's another aircraft. I can't make aircraft appear or disappear, so we just have to handle them. It's at our level, it's 12 miles away. Good, okay, so we change your range to say 80 miles, so you can figure out where the heck there is. So there's, actually make it 40. Is that close? Pull the stick back. That's it. That beep was just because you were 700 feet away. That's it. Push forward. Push forward. Although it's going to push 5,000 feet. Keep pushing. Push forward. Forward. That's it. There you go. Good. Well, we said we'd go to 80, but I think 80 is a bit optimistic. Let's go up to 7,000 feet. 70. So set standard by pulling that out, because we're going to go up to a flight level. That's it. Climb to flight level 70. Is that right, you've done it?
No.
Right, just follow the flight director up to 70. Oh, don't get carried away. We're not the red arrows. That's it. That's it. Oh, that's it. That's it. It's red, just normal setters. Wake vortex turbulence thing. Push forward. You have to follow it very accurately, otherwise you'll just shoot through 70 and the aeroplane and ATC will tell you off. So I'll knock the turbulence off, it's a bit off fuzzy. That's it. Good. Okay, let's get ready for landing then. So we pop the autopilot in. That's it, then you relax, take your hands off it. That's it. Okay, go to the next phase. We need to tell the aircraft what the weather conditions are like in who are we going? Gatwick. And again, right. The Q&H is. Do you know what the Q&H is?
No.
Q&H. It's an Air Force code. It actually started off with maritime, or these Q codes. There's loads of Q codes. Q&H simply means the air pressure setting that shows altitude it shows the height of sea level at the destination airfield. Right. In other words, if you set QNH, the QNH there is 101. Let's make it 1014 millibars. So if you set 101, push that in, make it 1014. Right. Pull it out again. So that means when it's on 1014, when we're on the ground at Gatwick, it'll show the height of sea level. Okay, that's the intention. I haven't explained that very well, but you'll get the third time round, you'll start understanding it. So make that 1014. So the aircraft knows.
Do I?
Yeah, just type in 1014. Top left. Right. So when we do push that in again, the altimeter will show you the height of the sea level.
Cool.
Yeah. The wind is 230/10. So just type in 230/10. That's right. And just stick that in magnetic wind. That's it. Good. Let's start going down. Let's make that 2,000 feet. Pull it out. So we've now got thrust idle, open descent now. Yeah. So the engine's go back to idle.
Yeah.
Open descent simply means pitch is going to control your speed. We're cleared to 2,000 feet, so we push that in again. Right. So now the altitude is showing you altitude. Yeah. Press the ILS button, because before we took off, we said we're going to be landing at 26 left at Gatwick, didn't we? And it knows in its database the frequency is 110.9. There it is. 3-degree glide slope, and the ident is India Whiskey Whiskey, which is broadcasting in Morse code. Okay.
Is that Gatwick over there?
Oh, no idea. Where is it? It's in our. It's too far away. I'm sure we'll find it. You've got to remember that half the time, flying an airplane in the south coast of England, it looks like that. So it doesn't matter. You're looking at that. You're not looking for airports out here. Those things will go badly wrong. We can use auto brake again. So medium auto brake for landing. Have we done everything? I think so. Yeah, so it looks like that. So that figure 18.8, that's the distance in a straight line from here to the end of the runway. Okay. And down we go. If we arm the approach, press that button there. So now it's looking for the localizer and the glide slope at Gatwick Airport. We'd only ever push that button when we're clear for the ILS approach by Gatwick. Right. So down we go. Change your range to 20 for me. Just keep an eye. So as we get closer, we kind of decompress things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you the world back. There you go. And in terms of, there's another aircraft there, 2,400 feet below this, so he's about 2,000 feet. Could be a light aircraft. So at some stage we have to decide when we're going to slow down. That's quite a bit of skill for the pilot actually, especially if there's nobody around. When do you actually start to slow down? If you slow down too early, then the power's going to come up at low level and you're going to burn through a lot of fuel. If you do it too late, you're going to end up 1,000 feet above the runway when you're meant to be landing on it. Okay, let's start slowing down. So go to performance and then activate the approach phase and confirm it. That's it. So you see it's just raised the nose slightly. Yeah. There's another aircraft there. Do you want to fly it? If you just press the red button. That's it, just follow the flight deck. I'll give you a decision altitude of 200 feet, which is what's known as a Cat 1 decision height. See, well, we've got 11.5 miles to go. That's it. Nice and stable. Somebody ahead of us, you can see there's somebody ahead of us on the ILS. He's about 5 miles ahead of us, which is typically correct. You know, somebody like 3 to 5 miles ahead of us. Yeah. Okay, let's take flat 1. Those lights over there, that's Red Hill. There's the M23. Oh, like this gas right there.
Oh yeah.
Just that single line. Sort ourselves down a bit. I'll give you a bit of speed brake. Oh, it's going to happen very quickly. Tell you what, it's first time here, just put the gear down first. Because I don't want to rush you. That's
2,500.
Give yourself flap 2. That's it, good. So we're going to intercept the ILS very shortly. There's the localizer there, so in about a mile to go. It's going to ask you to turn right, isn't it? You'd hope. There you go, it's going to the right. That's it. Here comes the localizer. You're already on the glide slope just about. There you go, rockstar glide slope start. Perfect approach. That's it, well done. I'll give you a flat 3 because I can see you're busy.
2,000.
And there's flat 4. That's it. Put your hands on the thrust levers as well. So you can hear the guy calling out the radio altimeter, can't you?
Yeah.
So when we get over the runway, when he goes, he's going to go 100, 50, 40, 30. When he says 30, I want you to close the thrust levers. Yeah. You can attempt a flare, but we didn't think like the last guy. We ended up doing a go round actually, nearly, because it's very sensitive, and most people over flare.
Yeah.
We end up being geared down, full flap, and 100 foot off the ground with idle power, which is not a great place to be. Yeah. The sim is very unforgiving if you just crash land it. So that's it. Just keep nailing that flight director for me. Just going underneath the glide slope. That's it. That's it. That aircraft, I think, is just for casing. Okay, Pete, you're at your Gaswick Tower. Gaswick Tower, this is EC320, fully established 26.
Okay, you're at Sim Rider 001.
Oh, tell me we are.
You are clear to land, runway 26 left,
1,000.
runway 26 left, surface wind 260 check knots.
Deadline 26 left, Sim Rider.
Sim Rider 001.
Sim Rider 001. Yeah, somebody just departed. Somebody just take it off there.
Above. Minimum.
Oh, you're shooting there. Continue. There's an aircraft door on
100.
the runway.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
I'll tell you about flaring. Very good, here we go. That's it, full reverse thrust. There you go. Don't use your stick, use your wheel, use your rudder pedals. That's it. Good, it's 60 knots, that's idle reverse. And then forward idle. That's it. Good, take it to the end of the runway for me, and we'll. So you don't need power, you just need to take the brakes on. So I'll sort you out, I'll go direct to, I'll give you EGKK, parking brake release, parking brake off. So, yeah. Put your foot brakes on and then bring it up to 50% on the blues. No, 50, don't get carried away. 50%, so that's it, that's stable, okay. Gently up to full power. All the way as far as it'll go. Good. That's Mansoda SOS. V1, rotate. Past the climb. You say?
Gear up.
So. So keep on the flight director. Keep pulling it back. Don't be scared about going on. That's it. Converting speed to height. That's better. Okay, pitch forward now, pitch down, and climb thrust. And again, that's it. That's thrust climb. There you go, off the left. After Heathrow we go. I can see you're busy, so I'll give you a flap 0. Okay, can you give us radar vectors for 27 left?
Right, okay.
Just generous, you know.
Right, okay. Okay, Simrider 001, turn right, heading 020.
My is 020, it's Simrider 001. So it's focused Heathrow director now, as radar vectors for the ILS, 27 left. I'll set up for medium on a break, I'll put the weather in, because you're going to be very busy on a short flight like this. QNH is the same as Gatwick 1014, the surface wind is 280 at, oh sorry, there's a bit of wind shear, 280 at 10 knots. Temperature 6, QNH is 1014, Cat 1, position height 203. Good. Put your ILS on. Put your ILS. That's it. Good. Okay, so all the performance is in for landing. You've got medium order brake set. On the cruise.
Simrider 001, descend now 4,000 feet.
So 4,000 feet, Simrider 001. So you'd say what's boxed there, thrust idle own descent, is your final plane. Yeah, in fact you say thrust idle own descent, 4,000 below. I've pulled it out, so I've taken it off the Airbus.
Yeah.
And you can see it's gone blue, which means we've taken it off the Airbus. It's magenta if it's Airbus.
Simrider 001, turn left heading 010 degrees.
Everything 001, 010 degrees, Simrider 001. It's the Millennium Dome.
Oh yeah, London City is just there.
It's Thames. degrees, so 360 degrees, 200 knots, Simrider 001.
Okay.
Okay, let's take flat 1.
Simrider 001, turn left heading, this time 320 degrees.
320 degrees, Simrider.
And Simrider 001, you are cleared ILS approach 27 left.
Cleared ILS approach 27 left, so Simrider 001.
Oh, you got your turn just in time there.
Yeah. Good. Just see the lights of the
Yeah.
down there, can't you? Yeah.
We land on left or right?
Left, 27 left. Tell by looking down here, just go there, 27 left.
Oh.
Okay, Simrider 001, I see you are established on the localizer, clear to descend with the glide slope.
Same with the glide slope, Simrider 001. That's it, just follow the flight director for us. So the glide slope is already armed, so it will capture when we continue to descend. It beeped at you because you lost 4,000 feet. 4,000 feet technically goes from 3,800 feet to 4,200 feet. They give you 200 feet either way. As soon as you
Right.
go through, keep watching because you're going to insert the glide slope now. That's the glide slope starts. We set the missed approach, which at Heathrow is 3,000 feet. There's your missed approach there, you're in blue, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And it would be Simrider 001, any speed control?
No speed control as you require for Simrider 001.
I'll speed Simrider 001. So you may need to give yourself a little bit of speed brakes. You've got to bring the speed back to less than 200 knots. We can't put the flaps down now, they're too fast. So put the speed brake out. Push down, push back, push back. Get the whole way. That's it. So we need to start slowing down. We're 9.6 miles from landing. In fact, just put the gear down, be easier. Put the gear down. That's it. Put the speed brake back again before we forget. That's it. And arm it, that's it. That's it. Flap 2. That's it. Raise the nose. Good.
$2,500.
Simrider 001, you are clear to land runway 27 left, surface wind 270 at 10 knots.
Deadline 27 left, Simrider 001. Now what Thomas Cook would do, he'd do that. in case you forgot by the time you get to shore final. Are we clear to land or not?
2,000.
Just look up there, it's down to 10 knots. Okay, we need flat 3, flat 4. That's it. Minor checklist is complete. We are clear to land. I suggest on landing you disconnect the order brake and we just roll to the end. Disconnect the order brake by putting the brakes on, your nose brakes, yeah, just let it go, just let it
Yeah.
roll, and then we'll take off on the reciprocal runway. Right.
1,000. 500. 400. 100 above. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
So, well done. Just let it roll to the end. It's manual braking. Progress on this runway. He could be landing on 27 right, thinking about it, in which case we'll spear off to the right. V1 rotate. Positive climb.
Go up.
Oh, I forgot to change it to 9, didn't I? I meant to do a quick flight, then we'll change it to 9 for the rest.
You are clear to land, runway 04, surface wind 0 degrees 10.
To land 04, surface wind 04, 10 knots, simulator 001. Okay, thrust levers on. You've got to be ready to do a go around at any time. So you're okay, flat 3.
2,000.
Simulator 001. No need to read the bin banking.
Flat 4.
You do that.
No, we're going to land. We want to change it to night time anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll fly at night, Stansted to East Mids. Oh, I know, we'll go to Paris. I'll make it a bit hazy as well, a little bit misty. Because it's got good Cat 3 lighting in Paris.
One thousand. 1,000. above. Minimum 200. One hundred. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Yeah, don't flare until you close the thrust levers.
20. Retard.
Because this happens. There you go. Okay, reverse thrust. That's it. Okay, that's 60 knots. So you go to either reverse. Oh, okay. We do everything. I'm going to stand by. Just on that. Oh, get that off, and we'll go to 3,000 feet. Okay, when you're ready.
Rider 001, you are clear takeoff from a 27 left.
Okay, take off 27 left, Simulator 001. Visibility is 350 metres. That's stable. Look outside, don't look inside. That's it. And Togo SRS runway. Knots. V1 rotate. What's the climb?
Gear up.
Gear up. Okay, it's a major right turn. Climb thrust. That's it. There's flat one. So I'll make it 450 meters RVR, and I'll make it 100 feet decision altitude here. So at 200 feet you'll get the 100 above, and then minimum. But it says minimum, you say continue or go around. It's your decision. See the lights? Continue. Start, just approach is 5,000 feet. Set for the go around. Give you a flat 3, I'll give you a flat full. And the checklist is complete. We are clear to, are we? Simrider 001 confirmed clear to land 27 left. Simrider 001, Charles de Gaulle Tower, Simrider 001, we clear to land 27 left.
Clear to land, runway 27 left, to Rider 001.
I think we had been cleared, but I've forgotten. That sounds like you should use this thing. Oh, clear to land 27 left, 001. So 200 feet, nothing seen, not a berry in sight. So keep flying that flight director as accurately as you can, because this is actually below Cat 1 minimum. We're in Cat 2 territory. We should really have the autopilot engaged.
1,000.
Sticklers. Just doing this for a laugh.
800.
Lights.
100 above.
Follow the flight director.
Minimum 100.
Continue or go around.
Continue.
Fifty, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
God.
Good. We're here. Well done.
Nice one.
Yeah, you can see. Okay, when you're ready, you can clear immediate takeoff. Surface wind is 270, 11 knots. 50% first. That's it. Stable. That's it. Santogo SRS runway.
Oh.
It's a concrete runway, so it's a bit bumpy.
Yeah.
Okay, notice it's 60 metres wide. Jet, okay. 100 knots. D1, rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Yeah. Climb thrust. Climb. Push the stake. You know the power's engaged. Disconnect
Oh,
the
right.
power. Yeah. Okay, so re-decam. Engine 2 fire. Okay. Engine's on fire. Okay. You know about ECAM, right? So you'd say, okay, we aviate, navigate, communicate. Aviate, so we'll do what air traffic told us to do. We're flying straight ahead. Aircraft's come back to what's known as green dot because it realizes it's going to close the engine down. And then communicate. So what I'd do is get rid of the fire first before putting your attention. Some people do it the other way around, but anyway, let's do what it says. It says on the ECAM. It's engine 2 fire. So we're confirmed engine 2 is on fire. Thrust lever 2 to idle. Which one's thrust lever 2? No, we've got to confirm it. Everything's obviously slow. Get the wrong engine, we're all going to die here, right? So which is what, thrust lever 1 or 2? Which is thrust lever 2? Confirmed. Bring that down to idle. Engine master 2. Which one's engine master 2?
That one.
Confirmed.
Off, yeah?
Off, yeah. Engine 2 fire push button push. Which one's engine 2 fire button? Well, there's the clip door middle. You're going to take that thing off it. That's it. Push. That's it. Push it. Okay. It's agent 1 after 8 seconds. It's asking for MCT on this engine, so put that up to MCT, which is the next click forward. That's it. That'll shut it up. You can clear that again now. There you go. Agent 1 discharge. Just try and put the fire out. Press the squib.
That one.
Yeah, deliberately push it and hold it. That's it. Please God, let it go out. No, it's still not going out. So it's, oh yeah, engine 2 shut down. It's gone out. Okay, so one bottle worked. Okay. So now we can communicate. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Cactus 1547. Engine failure. Maintaining, where are we? 3,000 feet. Heading 310 degrees. We'd like to take up the hold before returning to going to LaGuardia. And he would say something like, take up the hold at Rahel. So go direct to Rahel. Press direct to Rahel. Take the hold at Rahel at 3,000 feet. Insert that. Right, so going back over the stick. Right, let the aeroplane. We've got enough going on without flying the plane as well. Right. Take up the hold at Rahel. Press Rahel. Press hold. Press 040. Type in 040. Inbound course. That's it. Insert that. So what we've made ourselves, we've made ourselves a hold before going in from 104 at LaGuardia.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue. So we've done the main thing. We shut the engine down, put the fire out. Okay. Cabin crew still don't know anything about it. passengers on the right hand side will certainly know about it. Oh, there's the Statue of Liberty. So
Oh,
it'd say, we press this button here, right, Jake, just go cabin crew on station. So we press that, cabin crew on station, because they may not know there's a fire. I've had an engine fire, the cabin crew didn't know, right? So you just go cabin crew on station, so they're not going to start getting up and serving breakfast, so they get, oh, something's going on. So they stay seated and strapped in, while we sort of keep on with the ECAM. So it says, engine, we've got to protect the good engine now, because we've only got one engine left. So it's saying engine mode selected to ignition. So put that to ignition. Now why do we do that? Well, the designers don't know where this is happening. We could have taken off from Jakarta in a tropical thunderstorm, and there's thousands of gallons of water going into our good engine, right? So they're taking no chances. They're saying, oh, we could take a bird in the engine, right? So they're saying, right, let's have continuous ignition, because normally, unless you've got the flaps down, you don't have continuous ignition on an Airbus. As soon as you've got the flaps up, it stops igniting. Yeah. Let go a bit now. Imbalance monitor, because of course we've got fuel being burnt in that engine, but not this engine anymore. But we're going to land in 5 minutes. It doesn't make much difference, right? TCAS mode selected to TA. So put this to TA. Now, do you know what that does? The transponder is, everybody in control of airspace has a transponder.
Yeah.
Right, talk to each other. Talking to air traffic is putting that number on air traffic screen, right? But they're all talking to each other. And if two aircraft were coming straight at each other, see if this airplane here decided to come straight at us,
Yeah.
then between the two transponders, they decide who's going to take the avoiding action. One doesn't do anything, the other one avoids. Yeah. Now we do not want to be taking avoiding action because we're crippled, aren't we? We've got one engine. Let the other bugger do the aerobatic thing and get out of the way. Yeah. So that's broadcasting to the world that we're not in a fit state to take avoiding action.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we'd say Cactus 5047 entering the hold at Rahel 3,000 feet. I need to say, okay, call ready for approach. It's just good because the approach for at Rahel for 04 is at 2,000 feet, so the runway can stay in use. So that's good airmanship.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you know what you're doing, right? So it's a imbalance monitor. We're going to land soon. Doesn't matter. If there's buffet, there's no buffet. Avoid icing conditions, not a problem. So clear that bit. Now it goes through the right hand side here. Now it's saying land as soon as possible in amber. It does not consider this an emergency. If it was in red, that's an emergency.
Yeah.
This is just, it's not your day, but we're not going to die. Not today at least. Then it goes through, so it goes through with the systems that are wrong at the moment, the systems that are broken because we shut the engine down.
Yeah.
So the air bleed isn't working on the right, but you can see it on the left hand side, it's got to high pressure and it's all working on the left. So if you press clear again once, there's the electrics. So obviously we've lost Gen 2, we've still got Gen 1. It's shed the galley and all the high current devices, right? So we'll do what Sully does, because we've only got one generator running the entire show now. So let's start the APU, press that. And give us 3 seconds, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, press start, that's it. So we can keep on going, because it'll take a minute or two to start up. So press clear again. Hydraulics, so we've lost the engine driven pump at the right hand engine, but the power transfer unit is doing its job, so it's transferring 3,000 psi, thereabouts, from left to right. Yeah. So all the hydraulics appear to be working. Yeah. So the gear's going to go down, the brakes are going to work, all the flight controls are going to work successfully. See, glowing green, everything's working fine. Okay. Let's set it up for landing, so let's have medium order brake again. And then it comes up with the status. It goes, this is what's wrong, avoid icing conditions, landing distance procedure applied. Well, if we were smart, before we've taken off, we'd have worked out, can we land at our takeoff weight back at LaGuardia before we've taken off? Yeah. So we're not doing the calculations here, right? And the answer is, yeah, we did do that before we pushed back. This is another thing that pilots will do before they push back, is work out where they're going to go if they have an engine failure, and can they do it, right? And here's all the in-op systems. So we've lost wing anti-ice, we can't land in thick fog, we know the bleed's not working, the pack's not working, the generator's not working, and the hydraulic pump's not working. So we can clear that. Just go back to electrics. Yeah, APU generator is now taking over everything that generator 2 was doing. So we're okay. Right, after I've done that, so thinking, right, okay, we're sorted. Right. So the aircraft safe, we've still got 180 terrified passengers behind us, which we haven't spoken to, and the cabin crew are still sitting there all strapped in, wondering what the hell's going on. So then we say we need to get the senior up here to tell him or her what the hell's going on, right? So if you press that, we press that again, and we go with the senior report to the flight deck immediately, right? So they buzz, and you go, bam, we let them in, here we go, we unlock them like that, and they can come in, we take a few. Oh, got Pete, Pete's the senior today. Got Pete, hang on, it was all right. Right,
Hello, Captain.
all right. You ready for
going on?
you ready for a NITS briefing?
Oh, NITS briefing, right? Okay.
Yeah,
ready
right.
to copy. Yeah.
NITS briefing, NITSS, right? N is for nature. This is what they're expecting. Nature. What's gone wrong with the aircraft? What's gone wrong?
Engine failure?
Yeah, got an engine failure. We had an engine fire. Fire's gone out. We've got an engine failure. Yeah. Intention. What's our intention?
To land?
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah, but where? New York.
LaGuardia.
San Francisco. Yeah, we're going to go back to LaGuardia. Yeah. Sorry, going to LaGuardia. Yeah. Because there's maintenance there. There's no maintenance for JFK. Yeah. Time. Well, less than 10 minutes. Yeah. Signals. So they're going to be, the seatbelts are still on, so everybody should still be strapped in. There won't be any queues for the loo. Nobody's eating breakfast, so it should be very easy for them to secure the cabin.
Yeah.
If it was chaotic and people halfway through breakfast, then we'd normally say at 800 feet above the ground, we'd say cabin crew seats for landing, and they just leave everything at that point and strap themselves in. So we just say it'd be normal signals, and any special instructions. Well, if we're like this, we don't know what damage has been done to the engine. So we're convinced the fire's out, but I'd rather stop on the runway, let the fire chief have a look at the aircraft, because we don't want damages done, and let him confirm that we can taxi in. If we can taxi in, it might be quite tricky to taxi on one engine at this weight, I don't know. So we'll stop anyway to let the fire chief inspect the aircraft, right? And then we give the passengers a NITS briefing, right? Oh, that's so very gentle, the captain speaking. Those of you on the right might have seen a few flames coming. Flames coming out the engine. Rest assured, the fire is out. We've shut the engine down, and we're making preparations now to land back into LaGuardia. Should be on the ground in about 10 minutes' time, and I'll give you more information when we get on the ground. In the meantime, if you could please listen to and obey the instructions given to you by the flight attendants. Something like that.
Yeah.
So we're all, and then we'll probably give, what's his name? What's the guy? What was the guy on taxi? Well, Danny DeVito. They always sound like controllers over in New York. They all sound like Danny DeVito now. They're always really annoyed. You don't know who Danny DeVito is. Yeah. Look him up on YouTube. They all sound like Danny DeVito. Really annoyed. So I'll give a NITS briefing to the control tower as well, because he just thinks, okay, what's happened? So you go LaGuardia Tower, Texas 5047. You ready for a NITS briefing? Yeah, go ahead, sir. Okay. And exactly the same. We've had an engine fire. The fire's gone out. Engine 2. We're making preparations for the ILS 04. In fact, we're ready now, sir, and we'd like to start making our approach now. Can we have the fire chief meet us on the ground? He goes, okay. Fire chief is on 121 point. What's it? 121.6. Yeah, fire chief in America. Yeah, 121.6. So 121.6. I speak to him now, in fact. 121.6. So I'd be on box 2. Normally I'll be doing the radio on that box, and now I've given you that box, so you're flying the plane and doing the radio. Yeah. And I'll be speaking to the fire chief here. Tell him what's going on, tell him I want an inspection. And they say, okay, next time round you're cleared for the ILS approach. So let's start on going down, let's go to 2,000 feet. I'll pull it out. That's it, no, pull it out. That's it, so thrust idle and descent, 2,000 blue. I'm going to do anything. Right, there's another aircraft. There's aircraft everywhere. It is very realistic. This is for New York. Put your ILS on. That's it. I think how far are we? 12 miles. Okay, we can make this approach. Press the approach button.
Yeah, Mayday traffic, Sim Rider 001. You are clear. Your discretion to make an approach runway 04. Emergency services standing by.
Clear for the approach, runway 04, Sim Rider 001. Okay, flaps 1. Status comes back to remind us what's gone wrong. That's it, well,
2,500.
That goes with that one, that's it. Okay, clear all that, we don't need that. We know where the state is. That's it. So we are broadcasting to these guys. You see, he's the same level as us. We're broadcasting that we're in bad shape.
Yeah.
So we're 11 miles out, so we should be at 3,300 feet or below, which we are. So we're below the glide slope, so we're happy. It's nice view of Manhattan there. That's Brooklyn here. So the four solids that came in from Canada, it came down the Hudson and it turned over. It came over a hill. This is the approach they made. Little did they realise they had 2 minutes left to live, of course.
2,000.
So we're flying on one engine, just a reminder. So we're just capturing the ILS there. There's Lockstar. So you see that little triangle there?
Yeah.
Tetrahedron. We're trying to keep the bottom half in line with the top half, which it is now. So it makes a triangle, yeah? Yeah. But you'll find what we'll do is we'll configure the aircraft and then we'll take the autopilot out for a manual landing so you can land it. Okay, take flap 2. Just take the gear down. Take flap 3. Chase the wind. Okay. Fusion. Okay, so we now have a nice headwind. Okay, flap. Oh, okay, you're giving yourself flap 3. Okay, flap full. On the speed brake. That's it. Okay, so put your hands and feet to everything. Disconnect the autopilot. Follow the flight directives. Because the rudder, you see the rudder here, as the power comes on, oh that's the wrong speed, why is that so fast? Should go to the 34 knots. It's gone wrong there, but anyway, let's bring the power back. Oh, probably because I switched the wind at the last minute.
1,000.
So hands on the remaining engine, feet now follow the flight directives very accurately, and do not use reverse thrust on landing, otherwise we'll end up on the grass of the Atlantic. That's it. Good. The aircraft has trimmed the rudder trim, so it's pretty much in trim. I wouldn't muck about with it too much. But you can see how the triangle is split now. Can you see how it's split? So to get it back into sync again, you have to press the books and the left rudder. So I'm pressing the left rudder for you. You just follow the flight directives. So I'm doing the rudder to keep it into a triangle. So it's quite a coordination exercise. You'd normally be doing both. I'm doing it for you. Right? So it's a triangle again. So we're in trim. You're following the flight directives.
$300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
That's it. Good. Right, the rudders are all yours. That's it. You've hit the brakes. Manual brakes. Just put the brakes on yourself. Good. Very civilised arrival. Oh, we've just gone past Delta with a crash occurred. That's Foxtrot. Good. Enjoy that.
Yeah.